Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, March 25th, 2023, and welcome to Judy's Crafts and Stuff. I'm Judy. I'm sitting here crocheting a blanket. Back in January, the Michael's or Caron Anniversary Cakes were on sale at Michael's for half price. The usual price is $39.99 and they were on sale for $20, so I had ordered two. And I'm still working on one of the projects from the anniversary cake. It just seems to go on and on and on. But I'm finally down to just this much yarn left. I'm making a blanket. So far it measures 47 by 56, and so it'll be a little bit longer on the 56-inch side. It'll be a little bit longer by the time I finish it. I think I started out with about 50 chains across, or maybe I just chained enough chains to make it 45 inches because that was basically my idea. I remember watching a video by Lisa at Happy to Hook Creations where she was talking about the anniversary cake sale and her blanket that she had made, and I thought she said she made it in one night. If she did, she is a wonder crocheter, because I have been working on this for days and days and days, and it just goes on and on and on, and I'm kind of getting irritated that I still have yarn left. So anyway, that was in January that I ordered those two, and then very quickly the cakes were out of stock at Michael's, and I never ordered any more. Just today I went on there and found that they're currently on sale for $25.99 each, and there are a few left. Again, today is March 25th, 2023, and if you're interested, maybe you want to go and check it out, because that is quite a good price based on the normal price of $39.99. I don't know if they always have them for $25.99 or not. I'm not sure, but anyway, the $20 sale was really good. So anyway, this is what I'm making today. So I'm just going to sit here and crochet for a while, and now that I'm here and I finally figured out why my camera wouldn't do a video, because it was stuck in flash mode or picture mode. Now that I've took care of all that and I'm sitting here, now I can't think of a thing to say. Maybe I'll think of something as I go along. Weather-wise, it's been raining for the last 2 days. On Thursday, we had sunny and 82 degrees. And I looked at my grass and I thought, I guess I better start mowing the grass. And I thought I would do that on Friday and Saturday, which would have been yesterday and today. However, I didn't look at the weather report, and it has been raining pretty much constantly all day yesterday and today. And it's slowing down a little bit now. It's late afternoon on Saturday. I guess that is that big storm that's coming from California that we're getting now. And so I'm sure it's no big surprise. But I just thought I was going to get my grass mowed. Actually, I'm looking for somebody to hire to do it, because the last couple of years when I mowed my grass, it put me out for a few days because my muscles just aren't up to that anymore. I'm just too old, I guess. So anyway, just for fun, I'm using a P-hook. This P-hook is noted to be 10 millimeters. Some P-hooks say 12 millimeters, and I guess they don't have one that's 11 millimeters. But this hook is plastic, and it says it was made in England. I'm not sure where I got it. I was given a lot of crochet hooks from people that didn't want them anymore. So I'm not real sure where this one came from. But it's nice, it's lightweight, it works, it slides into the stitch very easily. I'm just doing a combination of mostly half double crochets with occasionally a row of double crochets, just to give it a little more interest. But like I said, I bought two cakes, and this one I'm just doing simple stitches. The other cake I started out doing a shell stitch, and I'm hoping to get these done before it gets too hot, and then I'll put them away for next winter. I'm anxious to get into some projects doing quilting and fabric and making some spring summer clothes to wear, like simple skirts and tops and that type of thing. Because personally, I can't handle blue jeans. I just don't like them. I have a few pairs. And I like cotton. And for me, it's cotton and elastic waist, just simple. So anyway, that's really about all I have to really share. I don't have anything really interesting to say. Um, Life is kind of dull. I'm kind of freaked out trying to get a ride for my cataract surgery because I can't obviously drive myself. And I've joined this thing called care.com, and you have to pay just to be able to communicate with the people that are on there looking for gigs. And they'll give you a coupon for 30% off, but even with the 30% off coupon, I took a 3-month subscription, which was about $52. And then in order to get background checks, you either pay $65 per check or $20 per month. So I had to add on an extra $60 for that 3 months, because apparently they wouldn't let you just order 1 month of the $20. So it ended up costing me $112 for 3 months subscription just to communicate with the people on care.com to try to find someone who is available to drive me 7 miles down the road to the hospital and drive me back home after the cataract surgery, and then about 8 miles down to the same town to the post-op appointment the next day and back home. So I asked people in my town. I offered $50 for a round trip. That's 7 miles down the road, 7 miles back. Nobody seems to be interested so far. My local postmaster, which is a young woman, her father owns a limousine company. He was out of town this past week. He may not be interested because his company is approximately 20 miles from here, and I guess he doesn't think it's good for his business to be bound up to me for that amount of time. Although the cataract surgery doesn't take long, I'm told, once you get in there and everything gets going. Seems to be a very quick thing, and it's an outpatient. I'm hoping everything goes well, but my problem is just getting the ride. And my son has a learner's permit. He's had one for about 17 years. He's afraid to drive, and I'm not a very good teacher. Interesting story is, before my husband passed away, which was 20 years ago, he had been at Walmart a few months before, and my son had been with him, and it was raining, and this cart pusher was pushing carts back up to the store. You gathered them in the parking lot, and as my husband was pulling out of the parking lot, the cart pusher screams, and everything stops, and they get out to see what's going on, and the cart pusher claims his foot was run over. Well, my son looked at the guy's shoes. There was no dents in the guy's shoes. He didn't really seem like he was in all that much pain. But to make a long story short, we had Allstate insurance at the time, and Allstate is known for apparently doing well for the plaintiffs in court. And so after my husband died, a process server came to our house with a summons, and I explained that my husband was dead. The guy said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." Thought that I was made it up, I guess. And then we had to do depositions. We had to travel quite a distance, maybe 50 miles to go to do these depositions. And then there was a court date, and then it was postponed, and then there was another court date. My son had to take off school, and I was taking off work, and we finally went to court, and we told our story, and the guy was awarded $40,000. Of course, his lawyer got some of that. but the plaintiff had a history of being basically what I call an opportunist, and that was not allowed to be shared. That information was not allowed to be shared in court. And so, anyway, I wished him well. We canceled our Allstate insurance. Never were insured with them again because I don't feel that they really supported us, backed us up. There were a lot of things that went wrong with that. So that's another reason why my son does not really want to drive. And me personally, I used to love driving, but I do like driving when there's nobody else on the road or when they're not following me. I'm driving 5 miles over the speed limit and they're tailgating me. I actually have a bumper sticker that says, "Warning, this car slows down for all tailgaters." But I'm afraid to put it on the car because, people have guns. I don't want to be shot because of that. And whenever somebody's tailgate, we have one-lane roads here. One lane one way, one lane the other way. So, and there's not a whole lot of areas where you can pass. Although I would very happily allow them to pass me. I certainly wouldn't want to fight them on that. I just want them to get out of the way and go where they're going, but don't be hanging on my bumper. So, anyway, that's one of my pet peeves for the day. Otherwise, isn't crochet a great hobby and therapy? I'm still playing the ukulele, but I made the mistake of playing a song that apparently is not in the public domain and got a copyright strike, so I decided, well, that'll be the end of that. I won't be doing that on YouTube anymore. But it's great fun. We meet twice a month to practice, and currently there's only 3 people in the group, but a new group is starting in the spring. A new class is starting in the spring, and we're hoping that a couple people from that group do join us. So that'll be fun. I would like to give shout outs to some of my favorite YouTube channels. I'm not going to link them below, but I'm just going to say what they are. Rose Likes Crochet, where we talks a lot about Wings, the domestic violence charity that she collects items for. And let's see, Happy to Hook Creations with Lisa. Scraptastic Yarns with Jane. Law Mama Kayla with Kayla. And I enjoy watching all of them. I don't get notifications, although I've set it up. I click the little bell and I'm supposed to get notifications, but for some reason I don't get email notifications. So I just look for those videos every couple of days and watch them. There's a lot more. I also watch a lot of videos regarding the carnivore diet, like Dr. Ken Berry and Kelly Hogan and various ones. I also enjoy watching Darlene Michaud. She's also a carnivore, and she has a very interesting life, I think, and a lot of things to share. As well as her son Derek, Derek. And anyway, one way to learn to crochet if you're left-handed, well, you can watch the person left-handed, but a left-hander can teach a right-hander if you just watch me backwards. I was taught by a lady who was right-handed, and I just sat in front of her, and what she was doing from right to left looked left to right to me, so it worked great. I cannot crochet right-handed. And at one time I was taking a knitting class, learn how to knit socks, and the teacher didn't like the fact that I was left-handed. One week after we had had a class and we came back, one of the other left-handers in the group said, "Oh, I was here at the shop during the week, and she taught me a new way to knit. And I said, okay, show me. And she showed me. I says, yeah, that's called right-handed knitting. This person was left-handed. I said, I refuse to be a right-handed knitter because I learned left-handed and I'm going to be left-handed. Although I'm actually ambidextrous in some things, like I throw a ball with my right hand, use scissors with my right hand, use a rotary cutter with my left hand, eat with my left hand, write with my left hand. It's weird. So, anyway, just chatting along here, and I think I've chatted long enough. I just came to say hello to everybody, and hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and enjoying the weather, whatever it is. I personally like rain because it's very peaceful, but can't mow the yard if it rains. Anyway, talk to you all again soon. Take care. Hi again. I forgot to mention that the yarn I was using, the anniversary cake, is Caron's Anniversary Cake. And the anniversary cakes are 35.3 ounces, 1,000 grams, 1,061 yards, and a number 6 yarn. And the color I was using was Koi Pond. That's Koi Pond, in case you're interested in that. Thanks.